My name is Disha Caterer. I am the owner of Two Pieces of Toast, and I'm a culinary creator. I wouldn't really consider myself a chef. My mom is our head chef. She's the woman who went to school, got all the accolades and the documentation, and definitely did the education. I'm extremely proud of her for that. But what I did was, in going to school along with her, I took on the business side of it. And so I really wanted to take some of the things that I learned from her and learned from the kitchen, learned from grandma, learned from just being in the food industry and the food world here in Atlanta, how I could mesh the worlds of how I was raised and the style of food that I was raised in eating and preparing, and what was needed today, and this amount of fresh that was available to me, more so than grocery stores. So I think that's really what the meld of the culinary side of Two Pieces of Toast came about. Lots of our dishes are prepared vegan, gluten-free, and that's just because it's just easy to prepare food that way. It's not intentionally made that way. It's just that there's a million ways to skin a cat. And so when you make the dish that everyone can enjoy versus just a few, and you make it inclusive that way, then that's also another selling point to our company, in which our guests don't have to pick from here and then call this company and then also call them for breakfast and call them for vegan and call them for desserts. And one-stop shop, and it's all going to be beautifully presented for you. I've never created the same menu. That's a gift and a curse. That was one of those things that need to retweak in the thought process. But it's seasonal and it's sustainable and it's what's growing now. And I wanted to be able to utilize what my local farms and gardens and growers had versus just saying, this is what we provide, I want to make sure that they are getting what they need. See, it's the circle of life for real for me. Like, if they don't get someone who's there to take those things out the ground and make them delicious, then it goes dormant there. They're going through all that work. But the industry that we in has a life cycle and has a lifespan, and it's not very long. Fresh food is made to eat fresh. So you have a short period of time to grab it, get it, and get it back to you. I've done some beautiful things in my life, and I'm very thankful for every avenue that I've chose, because a lot of them have chose me. I call it God work. Things that you can feel proud about at the end of the day. Things that, you wish to be a blessing unto others. And so that's my deal. I remember it's no different than when I went natural 15 years ago, and I'm in the bathroom when a sister's like, oh, I wish I could do that. No, sister, you can, And so that's the way I am now, even with this is your business? Yes. Oh, I wish I know you can, I wish I can be a business owner. You can be one tomorrow, And so I was just very thankful about that, and I'm just looking forward to being more of that beacon. I'm an avid believer of, maybe it was introduced to you the first time, not so tasty, but if you can give it a second chance. No one liked Brussels sprouts the first time out, I really didn't care for salmon the first time out, but it could also be, grandma's spaghetti wasn't hitting the first time, and then if you have another approach at it, done with love, done with care, done with a little bit of time, and it's truly my calling, it's my gift. So when you work within your gift, I believe a little bit something comes different out of it. One of the most beautiful things about this city is that, as of yet, we don't do a lot of promoting. We don't really have the time. It is definitely word of mouth. And that speaks volumes as to the style of service. You know us, we're not going to support a thing if it ain't worth it, if it's not up to par. And I'm thankful that I provide a service that is worthy and up to par, and people want to patronize and participate and, and give a little love to. Definitely enjoy doing our concepts and getting out our pop-ups and working with Space Invaders to, showcase what we can do around the city, and, working collaboratively with local companies and, our crew and our tribes. That's what we are foreseeing in the future, and just making sure that we keep up with the demand and keeping what we are in demand for, a beautiful presentation, an amazing flavor, a commitment to freshness, and a pleasant, beautiful spirit and experience all the way around. My name is Disha Caterer, and I am the culinary creator of Two Pieces of Toast. This is my voice, and this is my life.